going to dump this radioactive substance here so that anyone who steps in it becomes radioactive! Done! Let's see who's the first animatronic who's foolish enough to fall in. Hey, Nightmare Freddy, come over here, quick, it's an emergency. What is it? I'm coming now! Ah! Ah! Help me! Help me! Ah! Look who the first one foolish enough was. You'll pay! You'll pay!
Hi friends! Stories with Toys and Dolls here. Today, we're going to be opening these Five Nights at Freddy's and sister location Funko Pops. Also, in my last FNaF video, I asked you guys to leave a like if you wanted me to get more McFarlane building toys, and you guys left me a lot of likes. So, here they are! I won't have time to build this in this video because they have a lot of pieces and I haven't had a chance to organize them by steps so that I can put them together. But I just wanted to show you that I have them all here and that we'll have a FNaF video coming up where I build all these. Today, we're also going to be opening, ba-bam! These FNaF sister location Funko Mystery Minis! Okay, so we have a lot to see today, guys, so let's get right to it. Here I have for you these Five Nights at Freddy's Funko Pop figures that I bought a long time ago. Look, you can even see that the box is ripped a bit. And let's see. So here they have little numbers that correspond to the collection. And how about we start in order? I think the first one is number 107, which is right here. And it's none other than Bonnie. Here it says on the box that it's from Pop Games. And there in the back, we can see Freddy's Pizzeria. And here on the back, we can also see other figures that come in the collection. Let's take Bonnie out. An interesting thing about Bonnie is that his body is the exact same as Freddy's. The only difference is that he's purple with a red bow tie. And Freddy is brown with a black bow tie. Another interesting fact is that Bonnie is the only animatronic without eyebrows. And another interesting fact is that according to the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's, Bonnie is the scariest animatronic. And he said even now he has nightmares about Bonnie. And let's move on to number 108, Chica. And I'm going to show you the box really quick because it's very similar to Bonnie's box. Except for, obviously, Chica is here. We have the same figures here. And okay, let's open it. And Chica says, let's eat. And the first fun fact we have about Chica is that in Spanish, Chica means girl. Supposedly, the reason her name is Chica is because she's the only girl animatronic. But there are other theories that say that the reason her name is Chica is because she's based off of a TV show that was called Chica's Show. And the main character of that show was a chicken named Chica. So Bonnie was the only animatronic who didn't have eyebrows, and Chica is the only animatronic that doesn't have ears. Another fun fact is that some people say that Chica is a duck, not a chicken. And continuing on, we have number 109, and it is Foxy the Pirate. Here we can see the box, and let's open it up so we can see Foxy in greater detail. So what I've gathered is that Foxy is one of, or the favorite character for most of the people who play Five Nights at Freddy's. And I can totally understand that, because my sister's and my mom's favorite is also Foxy. And I'm going to tell you a secret, friends. My favorite is Foxy too! And another fun fact that I found about Foxy is that he's been retired. They no longer use him as part of the band because he broke down and they haven't been able to fix him. Number 110, we have Springtrap. Friends, for me, Springtrap is the scariest of all the animatronics. As you can see, he's just super scary. Plus, the story behind this character is absolutely terrifying, and for that reason, this one is my least favorite. I don't like him at all. I would rather stay far away from this character because he's super mean. And I know a lot of people like the villains of the story, but I don't. And I'll tell you why. Because if I meet a villain in real life, I won't like them one bit. And for that reason, I don't like the villains in the story either. And the first fun fact I found out about Springtrap is that his name isn't actually Springtrap. His name is actually Spring Bonnie. And looking into it, Springtrap does look like a creepier version of Bonnie, so that could be why Scott Cawthon thinks Bonnie is terrifying. Maybe he knows something we don't know. Something about Bonnie actually being Springtrap or something. Or at least having a really close relation. Because another clue is that Bonnie is purple, and the guy that got trapped in Springtrap was called Purple Guy. So we have another connection there. What do you think about that, guys? I'd love to see your opinions in the comments. Another interesting fact about Springtrap is that some people say he's jealous of Freddy because in one of the games, he takes down Freddy's posters and puts up posters of himself. 111. Oh, wait! We have two 111s, and they're the same, but at the same time, they're different. Both of them are Nightmare Freddy, but one is glow in the dark. Now I don't know which one to open first! Well, I'll open regular Nightmare Freddy. Here's his picture. Nightmare Freddy is actually very scary. We can see him in FNaF 4, and he's usually an antagonist in the game. The player has to constantly check under the bed because if Nightmare Freddy comes out too many times, then the player dies. And here's glow-in-the-dark Nightmare Freddy! He's a special edition, and he glows in the dark. So I'm going to go lock myself in the bathroom right now so we can see him glowing. Here he is. It's hard to see because it's so dark in here. Oh, much better with the light on. And now we'll skip all the way to 129. They must have made this one much later, so it's no longer a consecutive number with the others. And it's Funtime Foxy. Funtime Foxy is from Sister Location, and it's a combination of Foxy and Mangle. But I'm going to need some help from you guys now, because I'm not sure if it's a boy or a girl. I would think it's a girl because it has long eyelashes, red lipstick, red cheeks, and the colors are pink and white. So I would think it's a girl, but we never know. It could also be a boy. We also played with this silly sludge. It's very similar to slime, but it's actually a lot thicker, and it's more like a silly putty consistency. And it's very fun to play with. It feels cool and wet. And it came in this container with a lid so that it doesn't dry up. And now we have 11 FNaF mystery minis to open. There's 15 in the collection, so we're definitely not going to complete the collection today. But if you guys want me to, I'll buy more. So don't forget to like the video if you want more of these. And I hope we don't get any duplicates. If we can get all different ones, that would be awesome. But alright, let's start now. Let me bring it up to the camera now without the plastic so you can see it better. Friends, it's time to guess which one is going to be the first one we get. What do you think? My guess is Nightmare Cupcake. Let's see if I got it right. Or if one of you guys got it right, let me know in the comments. Is it Cupcake? Is it another one? Let's see. Oh, I missed. It's Ballora. But it's okay. We have 10 more that could be Cupcake. And now we have the first Sister Location figure. And it's Ballora. An interesting fact about Ballora is that she has a ballerina dress. That's where I think her name Ballora comes from the word ballerina. Alright, let's leave Ballora here, and I'll mark here that we got Ballora. Let's continue with this one. Who is it? Who is it? Oh, it's Nightmare Bonnie! Something I'm noticing that I haven't seen in the other Bonnie toys are these whiskers. This Nightmare Bonnie has whiskers, and the other Bonnies don't have any whiskers. We'll leave Nightmare Bonnie next to Ballora, and I'll mark that we got him. Let's continue. And it's Ennard! The famous Ennard! Friends, I was very curious to meet him because in the other video, a lot of you said that you shipped Circus Baby and Ennard. So, here's Ennard! Well, Ennard is kind of deformed. He doesn't have a suit like the other animatronics. You can see all his wires here. He's deformed and he's actually made of parts that belong to other animatronics, like Funtime Foxy, Funtime Freddy, Circus Baby, and others. Boys and girls, I haven't showed you the box, so here, quickly, we have Funtime Freddy, Puppet, or maybe Nightmare Puppet, and Nightmare Foxy. At least, it looks like Nightmare Foxy. Let's look at this side. We have Ennard. This one, I'm not sure who that is. You're going to have to help me in the comments, guys. Here's Ballora, and here's Circus Baby. Up here, it says that these figures are from Sister Location and Five Nights at Freddy's 4. So we have figurines from both games here. How cool! On this side, we have Nightmare Freddy, Nightmare Cupcake, Nightmare Chica, and Nightmare Foxy. Oh, and I didn't mark here that we got Ennard. Next box! Who is it? Before opening this, I'll show you the little box because it's nice. Funtime Freddy, Nightmare Cupcake, Ennard, Nightmare Bonnie, Nightmare Foxy. And on this side, we have Ballora, Puppet, and this one that I don't know who he is. So friends, if you can help me in the comments, that would be great. Next box, who will we get? Nightmare Chica! Yay! I love it when I get Chica. I don't know why. I think it's because she's yellow, so she gives more color to the other figurines. And speaking of figurines I want to get, I haven't chosen which are the ones that I really want to get today. But first, I'll mark here that we got Nightmare Chica. Let me see which ones are the ones I really want to get. Well, I love Nightmare Freddy, Nightmare Foxy, Circus Baby, Funtime Freddy, Cupcake. This one I don't really care about because I don't know it. But the rest I would love if we could get them. These three look like they are the hardest to get, and it says that they're exclusive, but since I don't know who they are, I'd rather get the ones that I know. Dun dun dun! Which four are we not going to get? Well, we'll only figure that out if we continue opening the boxes. Next one, next one! Who could it be? Nightmare Freddy! Yay! One of the ones that I wanted to get! Yay! And here he has some Freddles. Here's one. And here's another one. And he has some cables that are coming out. Are they cables or are they something else? Maybe I would rather not know what they are. Let's put Nightmare Freddy with Nightmare Chica. We opened everything up here. Let's go to the second batch. The good news is that we haven't gotten any duplicates. Hopefully in the second batch we don't get any duplicates. Who is it? Oh, just looking at the legs, I already have an idea of who it could be. I think it's Nightmare Foxy. Let's see. Oh, yes! I was correct! It's Nightmare Foxy! Friends, I was saying the wrong name for this one. This one is Nightmare Mangle. I get confused because it looks a lot like Foxy, but no, this one is Nightmare Mangle, and this one is Nightmare Foxy. And we'll put him here with his animatronic friends. Next box! No, friends! I'm really out of it today because it's really late here where I live and I really wanted to upload a video for you guys. So it's late at night when I'm doing it and I'm just super out of it and I'm forgetting to mark the ones that I'm getting. We got Nightmare Freddy and Nightmare Foxy. Now that we've marked the ones that we got, let's open the next one. And it's... Who is it? Who is it? Should I feel here to see if I can guess who it is? Let's see. I really don't... It could be Nightmare Mangle? No, it's Funtime Freddy! Well, at least it's not a duplicate. And ladies and gentlemen, here is Funtime Freddy.
Take me back before I ever met you. Take me back before it all ends. I don't care if I have to forget you, so we can fall in love all over again.
And we'll put him over here on Nightmare Bonnie's side. Next mystery box. Who could be in here? I don't know why, but I have a feeling it could be Nightmare Cupcake. But I was wrong before when I said I was going to get Nightmare Cupcake, and now I don't know why I got it in my head that it's going to be Nightmare Cupcake. Let's see if I'm right this time or if I'm wrong again. Oh, I think I'm wrong again! Oh, I was wrong! It's Circus Baby! But it's okay, because I wanted to get Circus Baby too. I'll put her here next to Funtime Freddy, and I think they make a cute couple. But a lot of you were saying that she's Funtime Freddy's sister. In that case, they definitely can't be a couple. But I was doing some research, and I didn't find anything saying they were siblings. The pizza places are sister locations, but I haven't found anything about Freddy and Circus Baby being siblings. So, for those of you who are saying that Funtime Freddy and Baby are siblings, I'd love it if you could tell me the story in the comments. In the meantime, I'll pair Baby with Funtime Freddy. I know a lot of you entered for Circus Baby, so you guys let me know in the comments and we might change the pair. And now, oh gosh, my head! I forgot to mark them again! We got Circus Baby and we got Funtime Freddy. From these 7 that we're missing, we're only going to get 3 more. And I hope they'll be Nightmare Mangle, Puppet, and Cupcake. Let's see which one this is. Is it Cupcake? Or is it one of the ones that are hard to get? Oh no! A duplicate! Nightmare Foxy! And we didn't have any room for duplicates! As a matter of fact, boys and girls, we only have 2 left! Let's hope we have good luck! Nightmare Foxy messed up the plan! Well, if I had to choose which ones to get from these 3, I'd choose Nightmare Mangle and Cupcake. Oh no! Oh, another duplicate! Oh, we don't have room for duplicates! Why do I keep getting duplicates? I thought we would at least get all different ones! Alright friends, this is the last box. It's the moment of truth! I don't want to touch it because I might be able to figure out if it's the cupcake. Is it? Oh, it's not. And it's another duplicate. Friends, my luck wasn't the best today. But if I see that you all liked the video and you're giving it a lot of likes, then I can buy another case and we can try to get the ones that we're missing. Friends, time to decide if you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up at the beep. If you want to see Funtime Freddy fall in love with Circus Baby, click on the card on the left. And if you want to see Suicide Squad's mission at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, click on the card on the right.